this amazing masterclass. We are so excited to have each and every one of you guys here with us tonight. This is going to be so much fun breaking down our amazing training tonight. And as you guys are tuning in, we want you to go ahead and share with us where you're visiting from. Let us know what you have got going on in your neck of the woods. We are so excited to see so many of you guys tuning in tonight. I want to say hello to Tiffany, hello Ethel in Tennessee, hello Kathy, Sasette, Michelle. Oh my goodness, welcome in everyone. We have Lisa here that says just got my air too, and I need some lessons. With craft stores closed in New Jersey, I can't even take a class. So excited to be here tonight. Well, Miss Lisa, we are so excited to have you here, and we're so excited to welcome you guys into today's training. If you guys are excited to be here, go ahead and leave us a comment and welcome us. We just want to welcome you guys to the training. So hello, Cheryl. Hello from New York. Oh my goodness. Hope you guys are having an amazing evening tonight. We are thrilled to have each and every one of you guys here for tonight's training class. This is one of our most popular requested training events. And in tonight's class, we have a lot to go over. So we're so excited to walk with you guys through this. And who is not excited to master their machine? While we're waiting for everyone to tune in, I'm going to bring it over to my self to introduce me. Hello, my friends. I hope you guys are having an amazing evening. This is going to be such a fun time to hang out with you guys and really dive into the training. If you guys are excited to be here, go ahead and give us a yes in the comments. It's going to be a lot of fun to dive through tonight's presentation. If you guys are not familiar with me, I'm Tanner Bell, the founder of MakersGonnaLearn.com, a digital die cutting community teaching you guys how to master your die cutting machine. So if you've been struggling with it, it is a great place to be on this webinar, and we're going to get a lot of tips for mastering your machine. That is what we love to do here, so we're really excited you signed up and are present with us on tonight's class. So I see a lot of yeses in the comments. I have my comments right over here. I'm not looking away. Oh my goodness, it is going to be perfect for you guys because we are going to make sure you guys can master your Cricut machines. Whether you have an Explorer, a Maker, or a Cricut Joy, you will be able to master it. And tonight's lesson will be amazing. So that's my promise to you guys, and you guys know if we are providing value at the end of tonight's training, you will get the option for a special offer for hanging out with me tonight. So you will be able to talk more about that towards the end, but we're really excited to see all of your excitement here on tonight's class. So if you guys are excited, we are going to jump right into it because I see a ton of excitement. So be sure to drop your comments as well. I want to give a shout out to Wanda, Michaela, Patty, Sarah, Melissa. You guys are going to love it. And if you're new, if you've never watched one of our videos before, I want to give you a special welcome because if you have a machine that you need to master, tonight's training is especially for you. I want to make sure that we give a lot of love to any beginners, anyone that has a machine that hasn't taken it out of the box. This is what the training is for. So we cannot wait to jump into everything we're going to be learning. This is a presentation we have shared with thousands and they've enjoyed it, so we think you're going to enjoy it too. The takeaways tonight are so good, and it's definitely been a lot of people's foundations to mastering their machine, seeing more crafting, and in this time we need to be able to craft more, make more, and have more fun. Am I right? Hi from Miami. You are going to love Makers Gonna Learn. I am new. My machine is not even here yet. Deborah, I feel you, girl. We are so excited. We got Alabama, California. Oh my goodness. I love it. You guys are amazing. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So excited to see so many here tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and we are going to slide right into our first slide, which is what we will be learning together. All right, so what we are going over tonight is exactly what is keeping you from opening the box and facing the overwhelm of a new environment. Guys, If you have just purchased a machine, if you have purchased a machine and still cannot get it out of the box and you have no idea why it is so hard for you, you are not alone. We have helped thousands of Cricketers open their machine and get it out of the box. And I promise you guys, we are going to go over exactly what may be keeping you from opening that box and getting crafty, okay? Next, we are going to go over hacks every Cricut user needs today, okay? You're not going to want to miss these. This is what you are going to be so excited for. We love these different hacks that are really going to set yourself apart from being a beginner or a basic Cricut user and kind of catapult yourself right up into learning a ton about your Cricut machine. So I hope you guys are going to get really excited for that. And then the next thing we are going to be talking about is learning where to get support, where to get cut files to keep you crafting at all times. Not only will you learn where you can go for cut files, but you'll also learn where to go for support, where to go for constant help, and really find a community of people that are going to help you be the best crafter that you're able to be. And who does not need that? Give me another yes if you guys want to learn exactly how to get support and get help as you are creating. Am I right? I love it. We are so excited to see so many of you guys in the comments. Tonight is going to be a lot of fun with you guys, so I'm super thrilled. So that's what we're going to be learning, but you may be wondering, am I on the right class? Well, this is a must attend if, here we go, if you do not feel comfortable with your Cricut projects yet. Are you making projects with ease? If you are not making projects with ease, this is going to be the class for you, okay? This is the class for you. Do you want to get fully up to speed on how to use your machine ASAP? Are you constantly feeling like you are behind? If you are feeling behind in your machine, this is a must attend and you want to get prepared, okay? Because we want to make sure that you do not feel like you're behind. You do not want to feel like you are left out. We want to make sure you guys are excited to be here and learning with us. If you guys are just tuning in, we have not missed much at all. We are so excited to still have you. So get excited because this training is definitely going to be really good. So next up, have you been trying to master your machine for months or years, but have not gained any serious traction that inspires you to keep going? If you need inspiration, then this is a great place where we hope to inspire and instill a lot in you so that you're able to get some traction that inspires you to keep going, okay? And then if you're feeling stuck in your crafting and you know that mastering your machine will not only help boost your self-confidence, but also your ability to make the one-of-a-kind projects you've always wanted to make. Okay, what I love about the Cricut is this machine can help you overcome anxiety, this can help you overcome depression, and this can help instill so much in you, and that is why it is our passion here at Makers Gonna Learn to help you guys every step of the way. So we're so excited to have each and every one of you guys on tonight's masterclass. Now you guys may be thinking, you may be new here, why Tanner? A lot of people ask, don't feel bad if you're asking that question right now. My name is Tanner Bell, the founder of Makers Gonna Learn, and I have been using a Cricut die cutting machine for over a decade. I have 1 decade of experience using a Cricut. If you guys are brand new to a machine, I have been there and I know what it's like to be there. Believe it or not, I remember what it was like when I placed the order for my machine on HSN over a decade ago. Okay? Believe it or not, wherever you picked up your machine, I totally remember feeling so overwhelmed and lost. and there was nowhere for me to go. I remember that it took a lot of time for me to find a community, to find training, to get truly, my value out of my machine. So I've been there right in your feet. And I mentioned I'm the founder of Makers Gonna Learn. We are a die cutting education platform, and we have over 5,000 active students, okay? We are able to pour into our amazing members every single day, week, month, with so many amazing different things. So we're so excited to be able to share that with you guys today. And last but not least, is we're passionate. I'm passionate to see you thrive using your Cricut. We want to see you master your machine and make every project possible. Is that what you want to do? Because if so, you are going to want to keep watching because we are going to be so excited to have you guys and be able to help learn a lot. Now, there is something that we want you guys to do before we jump into today's training. If you are ready to learn, drop me a comment that says learn, because that means you are plugged in and really excited. So if you're ready, drop the comment learn. A few things that we want to ask you guys to do is to please silence your phone and log off of Facebook. I know you guys are there. What we're going to ask for you to do is save questions for the end of tonight's class. We will have time to answer them. We are here to support you guys. I see a lot of learns coming up, so woohoo! And last but not least, we've had a lot of questions about this. Go ahead and grab your notebook and get ready to take some awesome notes. All right? Grab your notepad, get excited, because we are ready to dive in to tonight's training, and we do not want you guys to feel left out at all. But did you guys know when you take notes, you're actually able to remember it like well past 10 times. So hearing it is one thing, but writing it down is an extra step that you guys want to take. So I see all those learns right here. That means we are good and we are going to keep going. Thank you guys. I'm going to keep giving you bonuses and give you all the knowledge I can, as long as I still see a lot of you guys here with me, and we are so excited. All right. So we're going to dive in to our first question that we want to address on tonight's webinar. What keeps you from opening your machine? What keeps you from opening your machine? That is a question that you want to ask yourself. And we have asked many of our students as we have walked with them to understanding what is keeping them from opening their machine. And our number one thing that we see time and time again when we are diving in to working through all the different things that is keeping our members from opening their machine is overwhelm. And this is something we want to address tonight before we dive in to any of the exact tips. This is, consider it bonus training, because if you have a machine and you are struggling to master it, struggling to get it out of the box, to make your first project, to maybe you had a craft fail and you have not been able to make a project since because you were disappointed, know that you can do it. Overwhelm is something that you are going to go through, okay? What we want you guys to know is that it is okay to struggle when you first receive your machine. It is okay to struggle when you first receive your machine. There's no way for you to know how to use a new machine without accepting the challenge. Have you been able to accept the challenge to give yourself the space to learn something new? A big thing that we see in a lot of our members is they are not allowing themselves to learn a new ecosystem. Imagine at your first job, if you remember how overwhelmed you were learning different office software when you were first starting a job, that is what you want to allow yourself to accept the challenge for, to master your machine. Everyone needs to go ahead and, say, do you want to accept the challenge? For the majority of people that is here on tonight's masterclass, you all have already purchased a machine. The goal is to help you guys open it up and get crafting, because here's the secret. You're not going to get any value out of your machine until you take it out of the box and you start crafting. You can watch all the videos. You can do all the things. You can pin all the projects you want to make. But until you commit to one project and take it out of the box and get started, you are never going to get the value out of that machine. And that's just the truth. Okay? So what you want to do is you want to be patient and take it one project at a time. One project at a time, guys. This is the secret that is going to get you guys over the hump. If you are sitting here saying, Tanner, I have just taken it out of the box, I'm scared, or I still have not taken this out of my box, the machine out of my box, what do I do? You take it one project at a time, okay? So here we go. We have a few people saying, I have a Cricut Explorer I received for Christmas. I just opened it today. Woohoo, congratulations. I bought mine almost a year ago and it's still in the box. Girl, we got to get it out of the box. But once it's out of the box, someone says, what do we have to do? This is what you want to do. You need to start with a beginner project that will make you feel good about once you've accomplished it. For each of us, that is going to be a different project, okay? Whether that be a card, a shirt, a vinyl decal, whatever that means to you, that is what to start with. Something that is a beginner project, but that you will feel good about after you accomplished it. Now, I'm not saying sit here and do a 5-layered t-shirt. Let me tell you, I've had a Cricut for a decade. Doing a multi-layer vinyl project is still hard to this day. I will not sit here and say it's a breeze, because it's not always a breeze. Even for people that have had a machine forever, those multi-layer projects are a challenge. Start with something that is simple, but you will feel good about once you've accomplished it. Amy says, get them out of the box. It really is so much fun. Take a risk and know that you can do it. Yes, Amy. Yes, yes, yes. We love that. Maker's Gonna Learn inspired me to purchase my Cricut and try my first project. That was the most rewarding decision ever. Guys, be excited to make and excited to try. We are so excited to walk with you guys on this journey, okay? So start with that beginner project that you are going to feel good about. Be patient and take it one project at a time. You cannot accomplish and master something without slowing down and taking it one project at a time, okay? Next, and the first thing we talked about was make sure to know it is okay to struggle when you first receive your machine, because there's no way to know how to use a brand new ecosystem, a brand new machine, without accepting the challenge. And I have one bonus tip for you guys. If you all are like, I need one bonus tip, let's go ahead and drop bonus in the comments. Just go ahead and drop bonus in the comments, because I know you guys need this bonus one right here, because this is something I need to tell myself every single day, especially when I am trying things that are brand new to me. And I've been talking a lot, so I'm going to get a drink of water. Okay, so are you guys ready for the bonus? We are excited to give you guys the bonus. So, okay. I see a lot of people saying bonus here in the comments. Woohoo! We are so excited. Bonus, bonus, bonus. Okay, whew, they are flooding in. Let's go ahead and dive into that bonus, shall we? Here we go. Most importantly, you guys want to give yourself grace to make mistakes. Give yourself grace to make mistakes, okay? What that is going to do is that is going to allow you to say, hey, I am going to take this vinyl and I'm going to try my best. But if I fail, that is not actually a failure. That has actually allowed me to learn something to move forward. Do not look at wasted t-shirts, wasted material, or any type of time as a mistake, because that is how you are going to work through it and actually learn how to not let that happen again. So many of us, so many people feel like they have one sheet of vinyl and they have to make something amazing, and if they fail epically in the process, they are not going to be able to Cricut at all. And that is not true. You want to give yourself grace to make mistakes. You have to know that you have to give time to learn. You have to be okay with having a piece of material, be scrapped. If you are doing a heat transfer vinyl project and you are forgetting to mirror the heat transfer vinyl, guess what? You're going to do it once and you are not going to forget again, because here's why. Once you do it once, you realize how upset you are, and it'll remember in your head to make sure, for example, you're mirroring that HTV, okay? Now, this was your bonus, but here's another bonus coming right here. We give you a bonus on top of a bonus tip. That is what I love, okay? This is one thing that you want to remember more than anything, is that you cannot judge yourself negatively for not being an expert yet. That is the key word in that sentence, an expert yet. Remember that you're human and you're doing the best you can, and that is good enough, okay? Because you guys have got this and you can do it. Let me tell you, there are thousands of people out there that are using a Cricut, okay? I know for a fact that every single one of you that are watching tonight, you are able to master your machine. I am not saying that because I don't think it is true. I'm saying that because I know for 100% that if you are here on this masterclass tonight, that you are able to master your machine. So if you are starting out and judging yourself for not being 100% yet, guess what? You cannot judge yourself negatively for not being an expert yet. You are human and you're doing the best you can, and you are going to be able to master your machine, but you cannot judge yourself in the beginning for not knowing how to use something you have never used before. Exactly, Lynn. She says, if I can do it, you all can do it. Yes, that is exactly for me. Heidi says perfection is store-bought, crafting is handmade with love. I love that, Heidi. And that is the best part. If you are watching tonight, know that there are thousands of other people using a Cricut, and that you will be able to master yours too. You just take it one step at a time. Judy says, do not compare yourself to others. We are all at different levels of experiences. Exactly, Judy. That is so true. Okay. Now, this was a big part that we love to cover in any of our training. We want to make sure that we go over overwhelm, go over self-doubt, anything like that. I hope you guys have been able to dive in and take a lot of time to think about that. And truth be told, you need to remember that every single time that you go to Cricut, okay? Write that down, have some inspirational quotes on your Cricut machine, on your laptop, anywhere like that. Surround yourself around that all the time, because this is going to help you guys, with anything that you want to do. Mastering your Cricut will instill in you that you were able to overcome that, and you'll go on to even bigger challenges. I love it. Donna says, that's my biggest problem. Always think I'll never get it. Donna, you can do it, and we are so excited to be walking with you. Now, guys, if you all loved that, who is ready to dive in to some amazing Cricut hacks? If you guys are ready for 3 must-know Cricut Design Space hacks, go ahead and drop the comment hacks. Let's see hacks in the comments. That is going to let me know that you guys are here, that you guys are ready to learn, and we are going to be so excited to go ahead and drop you guys with these hacks. Debbie says, start by crawling. Don't go right to running a marathon. Exactly, Debbie, exactly. Okay, we're seeing hacks. Oh my goodness. Oh, we are so excited to be here with you guys, and I love every single minute of times like these. Oh my goodness. So many of you guys drop in the comments. How amazing. Okay, I'm ready to dive into 3 must-know Cricut Design Space hacks. I'm really excited for these. These are 3 of our absolute favorites. And what we love is that these right here are going to be things that you're going to want to screenshot. You are going to want to remember. This is what the notepad is going to be for. Mary commented, let's hack it up. Exactly, Mary. That is what we are going to be doing tonight. So get excited. Now, these are very much things that we do in every single project. So let's go ahead. We've seen a lot of hacks, comments. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Tip number 1. This is one that we here at Makers Gonna Learn use every single day. And our number 1 thing is to measure twice, cut once. And we mean that in so many different areas. We mean that by measuring our surface, but we also mean that by measuring what we're going to cut. So right here at the top, we have a finished project styled in one of our bedrooms. And then down below it on the left-hand side, you can see what we would see in Cricut Design Space. All right, so right here, you can use basic shapes to create the exact dimensions of your project base to ensure project success. For example, making a square the size of the frame you're using is a great way to see your created design if it will fit well into what you're designing and help you design accordingly. Okay? What we love by this is you are able to size your canvas as a white square using basic shapes. Again, write this down. You are going to want to use basic shapes to create the exact size of your frame, canvas, etc. as you're going to apply it onto. Notice our picture to the bottom is the software screenshot, and up at the top is it in real life. That is in a bedroom right now, and it looks amazing. Notice we set it up, we measured it exact so we could see how it would look like in the software. One of the biggest secrets is that you are not able to visualize your designs and projects in Cricut Design Space, and it leaves you very lost. If you cannot visualize it and see it come to life in the software, then you're not going to always have the best project success. And this is one thing that we swear by here at Makers Gonna Learn. Every one of our team loves it. Rachel's in the comments and says, no jokes, these hacks have changed our crafty lives for sure. These hacks are a must. Yes, we love those. And we are loving that you guys are loving these too. So if you guys love this hack and plan on using it, drop us the comment shapes. Drop us the comment shapes if you guys are going to start using basic shapes to create the exact dimensions of your projects. Melody Moore says, that's what confuses me. Melody, we highly recommend building whatever frame, canvas, anything like that in Design Space so that you guys can visually see it. Again, always, always, always measure twice, cut once, and this will help you so much. We see a lot of shapes. I wanted to make sure you guys are still here, still soaking up all the amazing knowledge that we have here for today's training. We are so excited. I see lots of shapes. Who's taking notes? Let me know what you guys think, and if you guys are ready to move on to tip number 2. Who is ready for number 2? Let me know. Makes life easier. Shapes is the way. Woohoo! Highly, highly recommend this. Okay, so this is tip number 1. We guys are going to learn as a community, making sure that we are starting to use these basic shapes to create exact dimensions of your project base. All right, Judy says they're ready for number 2. Joyce is ready for number 2. Carol's ready for tip number 2. All right, let's go ahead and dive in to tip number 2. Now, I was seeing some of the comments, some of the emails that have came in before tonight's training, and we all are always looking for tips and tricks for managing our projects. So what I mean by that is if you are designing a project and you are wanting to make sure that you duplicate a project before welding to ensure you have a backup if you decide you need to change anything after welding. Because as we know, welding is permanent and cannot be edited once done. All right, so what you guys see on the screen right now is that we have 2 different layers. The bottom, the layer that you can see right now that is selected, that is white, that is the attached one. As you can see in that red square, there are a ton of layers because each letter is its own layer, okay? That is attached. Now the layer above it in the smaller rectangle is the blossom in green, and that is welded. Now you guys may be saying, Tanner, I want to master attach versus weld. Well, get excited because we are going to be, this is a little secret that's tip number 3, so stick with me. But for tip number 2, this is the secret. Always duplicate because you can duplicate and hide. Write this down. Always duplicate and hide the layer. If you may be saying, Tanner, where do I hide the layer? There is a little eye, a physical eye image right in the corner where you are able to select right over in that layers panel and it will go away. So that will not be cut on your mat, but it will still be with your project. Barbara says, great tip. It has saved me so much work in re-entering everything again. Jen says, duplicate. Sarah says, yes, I learned this the hard way. We know it is very, very complicated to have to redesign something after you have kerned it, worked on it, and had a lot of, trouble with it. Please always duplicate a project before welding to ensure you have a backup if you decide you need to change anything after welding. Because as we know, welding is permanent and cannot be edited once complete. Okay? So be sure to let us know if you have any questions on tip number 2. If you guys are ready to move on to number 3, just put 3 in the comments. We are really excited to give you guys number 3 because as you all know, we save the best for last, you guys are always really excited for us breaking down tip number 3. So if you're excited to keep going, let us know with 3 in the comments. But again, for this tip right now, you want to know that duplicating a project is always going to be great to have one saved. Woohoo! I see the 3s. Eileen is ready for 3. Paris is ready for 3. Heather. Oh my goodness. Leanne. Yay! You guys are so welcome. We are so excited to have you guys on tonight's training. Joyce says, I was so upset I didn't know I could duplicate and hide and deleted a special project and cried because I messed up. Well, Joyce, take note of this, screenshot this, and we are so excited that you're going to be able to never have that issue again. But yay, I see a lot of 3s. So what we are going to do is we are going to jump right in to tip number 3. Woohoo! Guys, we are at tip number 3. This training is going so quickly. Who is excited to be here? I am so thrilled. We are so excited. Yay! Okay, bring it on, Nina says. We are bringing it. Now, tip number 3. This is exactly what we want you guys to work with us on. Now, what I want you guys to see right here is the difference between attach versus weld. Attach versus weld is something that and I have probably seen this question more than anything. If you guys are struggling with attach versus weld, please take a look at the the red rectangle next to attach in between the O and the M. Take a look with me. You guys can see exactly where that O ends and where the M starts. Those lines right there are separate. Those are not together. Those are separate. If you attach a cursive design that looks like this right here, you are going to, when you cut it out, be able to peel up that M separately, take it away. You're going to be able to peel up that O, take it away. That S, the S's are a great one to also look at with me because you can see they're separate. The machine cannot know to make it one solid image unless you weld it together. All right? Now notice right down here with weld, if you look at it, it's flawless. This is one seamless image. This is one seamless image. Attach is lovely for multi-layer projects that are different colors or anything that you want to keep together but need to be cut separate. You would be able to attach words that do not touch and it to be okay. But if you have something like a cursive font that you have kerned that needs to be one flawless image, that is when you need to weld. This is the biggest differing fact for when you are welding. Now, this right here is something you want to take note on. Be sure to save attach for things that do not touch. Again, attach is for layers that do not touch. Okay? Think of any basic fonts, no script fonts. What you are going to want to do for weld is any script fonts you are going to weld. Any layers or images or fonts, letters, you are going to want to weld. If they are touching, if your letters are touching and need to become one seamless image, that is when you are to weld. Okay? Again, we're going to go over attach. Attach is for any image, any letters that do not touch. Okay? Attach is for any letters that do not touch. Weld is for any letters, images that need to become one flawless image together. Okay? I love it. Kendra says, I love script. Have to remember to weld. Yes, script fonts. I would put this just on your notes as a side. Script fonts, 99.9% always weld. We could just say 100%. Script fonts, 100% need to weld. Okay? I love it. Sarah says, I'm so excited. I so needed this, both social and education. Yay! I love it. I love it. Guys, this is so, so good. We are so excited. Now, Sherry has brought up a great point. So where do you use flatten? Guys, there are so many other things that we want to work with you guys on and walk with you time and time again. And with this masterclass, there's only so much we can cover because this machine is so amazing that we need the training for it. Am I right? If you feel like you need more training, give me a comment that says training. Let's go ahead and leave me a comment that says training. Now, what you will want to do to weld an image is that you want to select every single letter that you are working with. After you have selected it, there will be a box that comes up around it. And then with that box, you are able to go to the layers panel and press that little button that says weld. Joanne says training. Joy says training. Sherry's brought in training. Woohoo! Woohoo! Yes, everyone wants training. Well, guys, stick with me because we have a special offer for everyone that is here, like we have promised from the beginning. But we are not there yet because we have bonuses for you guys that are here with this. We are so excited to allow you guys for us to be able to put together these bonuses. And the reason why we put together bonuses is because we see you guys interacting so much. Thank you guys so much for being here. We appreciate you all so much for not only being here, but being such a great audience. So I want to say thank you so much. Okay, what we're going to do is go ahead and dive into these bonuses. Woohoo! Cricut Design Space bonuses right here. Cricut Design Space bonuses. These are bonuses that you guys do not want to forget because this is what you all are going to want to get some extra bonuses. We're going to try to squeeze a few more in here, okay? Your layers panel is the #1 place to look when you're confused during a project. Okay? Your layers panel is the #1 place to look when you're confused during a project. Always go to the layers panel. If you guys are like, what the heck is going on in a project? Please go to the layers panel. It is going to be hands down the place to be. Oh, layers panel. Well, you'll be able to figure out where your project went wrong right in the layers panel. Hands down, every single time. I've been cricketing for a decade, and I can tell you, every time I look at the layers panel, I will know exactly where my problem lies. Okay? Next up, do not forget the importance of measuring twice and cutting once. If you want to find out the #1 way on how we save materials, it is right here. It is measuring twice and cutting once. All right? Now, next up, we have always save your projects as you design them. What we like to tell you guys in our Cricut printable guide book is that if it takes you over 10 minutes to design a project, you want to save it before leaving. Again, if it takes over 10 minutes to design the project, be sure to save your project. And honestly, we save almost every project. Always save your projects as you design them. Not only do you click save, it is a very easy button. It is in the top right hand of Cricut Design Space. Click that save icon, Name the project because you will want to thank yourself later. You will thank yourself later, okay? Lastly, again, do not forget welding is permanent. Again, welding is permanent. You want to make sure that anytime you weld, right here you can see that it says but first crafting. If we weld that crafting together, which since it is a script font, we would weld together, we will never be able to unweld that. You can unattach and attach all you want. They offer that. There is no unweld button. So once you have welded your images together, you will never be able to unweld that. So be very mindful that you want to duplicate and then hide the layer for multiple versions. Leslie says, I always save multiple versions. We love that. So good. Okay? So those are your Cricut Design Space bonuses. Your layers panel is the number one place to look when you're confused. Measure twice, cut once. Always, always, always save your projects. And please, for all of us here, do not forget that welding is 100% permanent, okay? Now, you guys have already brought up the topic, and I do want to address it. There is so much to cover with your Cricut. There is so much to cover with your Cricut. How can you get continuous support? Do you wish there was a one-stop shop for amazing digital cut files? Education to master your machine? What about step-by-step tutorials to make all the popular projects you see on Pinterest? Or fonts to make amazing custom projects? Have you thought about that? Do you guys feel like you need support? There is only so much support and training we can do in an hour. I hope this hour is amazing and we still have so much time for Q&A. So if you have questions, please save them because we are going to save them for the end tonight. We are so excited for you guys. But you need more support than what we can do in this 1 hour, right? We've covered a ton of different hacks, different tips, tricks. I hope if you look at your notes that you feel like that we have been able to pour right into you guys with so much value, right? That is our goal here. That is our heart behind everything we do at Makers Gonna Learn. And that is why we have our amazing Makers Gonna Learn membership. Right here, you can get over 2,000 digital cut files. You can have over 250 amazing fonts. You can get a commercial license to make money with your machine. 3 e-courses to master your machine. Printable guides for you. I have a secret, guys. The tips and tricks that you have heard in tonight's training is all just the beginning of what is found in your Cricut printable guide, okay? It is right there in the Cricut printable guide. We pulled these Cricut hacks right out of the guide, and if you have loved tonight's training, you will find even more inside the Cricut printable guide that is only available to our best value Makers Gonna Learn membership, okay? So that is only available to you guys that are a best value year member, okay? All right, now if you guys are loving tonight's training, let's go ahead and drop special. Go ahead and give us the comment special if you guys are loving this and want more details on what we have to offer. Go ahead and drop us the comment special in the comments if you guys are loving it. Because with our Makers Gonna Learn year membership, we are here to help you guys level up your crafting. Let us help you master your machine in 30 days or less. You do not have to do this alone, okay? You do not have to do this alone. We want to make sure that we can help you guys every single step of the way. Our entire team is here to pour into you guys and make sure that you have the best success possible with your machine. Okay? So we are so excited. We see so many of us giving the comments special. Woohoo! We're so excited. I'm so excited for this, guys, because we have had thousands of students join and have success with their machine. And we know that you guys are going to be able to have it too. So woohoo! I want to share with you guys just a few testimonies from people that have loved our training and have been able to do this. Right here, Julie says, my daughter-in-law wanted to do projects together and she has a silhouette. We were making our projects and I got hooked and kept asking her for cutouts. She's busy, so I convinced my husband I needed my own machine. After doing a comparison on the different machines, I went with the Cricut Explorer 2 with the bundle as it could get me started and it seemed so easy to learn Design Space on my own. Once my machine arrived, I had no clue what I was doing, only that I wanted to make everything I saw. I searched YouTube videos about Cricut and found Tanner and the gang. All the videos I watched were so informative and fun, and the dialogue was not only great between Tanner and Rachel, but was great with the comments from the community assured me this is where I belong. I've been a member since February of 2019, and it's the best. I love the Facebook group too, because if you ever have a question, you can post it, and sure enough, someone will have your answers. What I love about Julie's testimony, guys, is she thought that the Cricut was going to be so easy to learn Design Space on her own. But once her machine arrived, she had no clue to what she was doing, and she quickly was able to find our membership, and we were able to set her up right there, getting crafty, and she has not only been able to use all of her member resources, but she has also been able to take full advantage of our amazing Facebook community, which hundreds of our members would say is the best part. So we are here to build you guys up, and I just love having Julie in our community. And if you are like, I thought this machine was going to be easy to learn, chances are you need a membership. And I do not say that because we are trying to sell you. I am saying that because I have a heart behind what we do here, and we know that with what we do, we can pour into you guys and you can master your machine together with us. Next up, this testimony says, I've only just begun, don't know why I purchased the Cricut Maker, except it looked interesting, fun, and believe it or not, easy. Now I am lost, confused, and quite often frustrated that my ideas aren't as easy as I thought. The one saving grace in my endeavors is the Maker's Gonna Learn YouTube videos, Facebook group, and website. It didn't take me long to become a member, probably 2 videos on YouTube. I have managed to make 2 pillows, a Christmas tree, and a few Christmas cards. Anyone questioning a membership to Maker's Gonna Learn, do it and do it now. Another amazing team or member testimony that thought the Cricut was going to be fun and, believe it or not, easy. How many of you guys thought when you got this machine it was going to be tremendously easy? We know that it can be frustrating. It can be challenging. And that is why our education has broken it down, and you're able to see everything that you need right here at your fingertips. That is what we love about our membership, is that we can walk with you guys and make sure you can master your machine as well. How many of us have been thinking was easy? Leave me a comment. Comment the word easy if you thought your Cricut was going to be easy to use. Now, granted, is it the best machine on the market? Yes. But does it come with its own challenges as well? Yes. So drop us the comment easy if you thought your machine was magically supposed to be easy, like I did, because I also thought that. Oh, don't you laugh at yourself sometimes? I know I do. But after a decade, I can honestly say it's one of my best decisions ever. Now, Michelle says, I came across Tanner and Rachel on YouTube last year. I had an old Cricut Expression. It's still in the box that it came in. She had a machine, guys, from 2010. That's when the Cricut Expression came out. Never learned how to use it. Tanner showed me the way to use it step by step. So I bought the membership and an Air 2 on the same day. Now, we do have some friends here that may be saying, hey, I just ordered my machine. I may not, or I've not ordered my machine yet. Do I need a membership? Michelle is a great testimony that she purchased her membership right along with her Cricut Explorer Air 2 on the same day. What we love is that she was able to make all of her Christmas gifts last year because of the membership, and she's doing the same, that she did the same this past year. She cannot thank us enough for helping her grow and give gifts that people would cherish because she made them. Sorry about that. So I love to see that she says she bought the membership and an Air 2 on the same day. She made all of her Christmas gifts for 2018 because of the membership, and she did the same thing, or she did the same thing in 2019 and did the same thing of 2018 and 2019. Sorry about that. I was trying to think of the years. Am I right? Someone says, was I wrong? Oh my goodness, was I ever? Exactly. It is okay to know that there is more to know about our machine than what we think. Well, what we have for you today is a surprise, okay? I promised you guys if you would stick with me for tonight's training, I would have a surprise for you. And that is our surprise. Would you like our Maker's Gonna Learn Best Deal of the Year today? This is our unbeatable deal that usually only comes during Black Friday, okay? But we are determined to see as many people as possible master their machine, okay? Would you guys like to get in on one of our best deals of the year? That is what you want to ask yourself. This is an amazing time to learn your machine. We love, love, love having you guys and being able to walk with you on your machine. That is why we are bringing you guys an amazing, amazing value, because we know that when you are first starting out, it is frustrating and challenging, and we want to give you guys that today. Now, what we love is that this is normally only at Black Friday, but you guys have walked with us on today's show, on today's masterclass, and we want to give you guys that value, okay? Now, what we are also excited about is that you, all members, get access to that printable Cricut guide I was talking about. This book is full of amazing training and amazing value that you need. This is we call it our Cricut Bible. This printable guide I keep on my desk beside me every single day. I promise you, if you are struggling with your Cricut, you need this printable guide on top of everything else we have in our membership. I promise. So you can sign up today and you can download this book tonight. If you guys join with our special limited offer, you are going to be able to take full advantage of this right here. Okay? Now let me share with you guys exactly why we have this best value offer and what the breakdown is. Now we have Sherry that is here. She says, folks, if you're even thinking about doing it, take the plunge for the annual membership. You will not regret it. Now guys, tonight's best value is for our year best value membership. You can save $30 being the best value member when you use the coupon code NOW. Shauna says, what do you get with your membership? Shauna, you get over 2,000 amazing digital cut files. You get over 250 amazing fonts. You get our member-only Facebook group, exclusive projects, printable guides, 3 e-courses that make up the value of our membership, and so much more. I want to take you guys over to this screen right here again, just to share with you guys everything that you are going to get. This right here, so many different things, so many different cut files, so many different fonts, so many e-courses, printable guides. All of this is included in your best value membership. And what we love about this is once you join, you are in for an entire year. You are in for an entire year creating with us, which means that you are going to get new cut files and fonts every single month. You get more training, you get to be able to master more projects and have a lot of fun. Are there updated fonts and images throughout the year? Amazing question. Yes, we release a brand new collection of cut files every single month, and then we add a member choice collection. So you're getting almost 100 new files every month, and then you're getting 20 brand new fonts every month. So what I wanted to share with you guys again is the breakdown. You can be a monthly member that ends up being $239 a year at $19.99 a month. You can be a 6-month member for $215 a year, or today you can be a best value year member for $161.88 if you use the coupon code NOW, because this is a limited offer just for you guys that have been able to hang out with us on tonight's training. You know you'll love it. That is $30 off our regular price, and you can see that breakdown that we hold nothing back to our amazing year members. We love giving you guys this amazing offer. So if you guys are ready to be a year member, or you're already a year member, go ahead and drop the comment now. We have a comment that says, can you take the e-courses on your own time? Of course. They are all pre-recorded. These are at your own pace courses that you can take whenever you would like. And all you need to do to claim this offer is use the coupon code NOW at checkout. You guys can click the link down below. You can click the link in the comments that I will drop for you guys, and you will be able to grab this special best value membership. The commercial license is available to you guys as long as you're making under 500 of the same images. So yay! Lucy says now. Michaela says now. Awesome. Lucy, woohoo. Wally now. Yay! Handcrafted by his team based on what they see at a current need. Yes, Steve, we do have our amazing different collections that are released each month. And we do have the monthly option, but that is not what is on sale today. Judy says join tonight. Yay! Woohoo! And these are not Cricut Access files. No, there are not Cricut Access files at all. So we're so excited to be able to offer you guys this. Woohoo! Miss Griffin says now. Yay! You guys are amazing. Okay, I'm going to go to the main camera just so I can see you guys. Awesome. Well, guys, thank you so much for coming to tonight's training. And you may be thinking, I've learned so much. I have had so much fun in tonight's training, and I do not know where to go from here. That is exactly why we have the year membership best value tier for you guys, because you get everything we need. Remember how I was telling you guys about how this printable guide is that I keep on my craft table every single day for my own personal crafting? This is what our training tonight was based out of. This is actually in the book. This right here, you get everything that you need to get started with your machine. You learn terminology, you're able to learn what blade to use, you're able to learn what mat to use. We give quick little tutorials. There's a great term glossary. We have a temperature chart that I love, and it is so amazing. Michaela says way better than Cricut Access. Leslie says the year membership is a one-time annual fee. Yes, be sure if you're ready to say yes to membership. I'm going to drop that comment right there. for you guys to grab that limited time offer. There is a limited time for you guys on that, and it is so good. So let us know if you have any questions on the Cricut. This is the EasyPress temperature chart. We love this book. We are coming out with a new one to master Cricut Design Space on your desktop to complement our Cricut iOS guide. This is 60 pages walking you step by step through your iOS app, bringing in cut files, fonts, and so much more. So we teach you how to master fonts on your iOS, because I did see some comments in today's training about the iOS app that we didn't have time to cover. It's things like the iOS app. It's things like Flatten and all the different things that you guys need to master Cricut Design Space. You can scavenge the internet for so many different resources, but if you guys want a one-stop shop to master the machine, to master materials, and have a crafting community behind you, that is what you need with Makers Gonna Learn, and that is why we have been able to bring together the inspiration, the education, and the motivation to get you guys crafting with no matter what Cricut machine you have. I know with a Makers Gonna Learn year membership, you are going to be able to conquer it. So I want to open up the floor for any questions. If there is anything that you guys have questions on, membership related, Cricut related, material related, we are going to try to answer those for the next few minutes. We are 6 minutes past when we were supposed to go off, but I do wanted to still open it up and make sure that we can answer any of your questions. Cricut Access and Makers Gonna Learn are like apples to oranges, just different. Makers Gonna Learn is learning and knowledge. I do want to address that. If you're sitting here and say, I have to have Cricut Access, or I already have Cricut Access, let me just be real. We are not Cricut Access. We are not trying to give you thousands of images, because if you are struggling to use the machine, you need more than Cricut Access, okay? They can give you as many cut files out there as possible, but until you feel comfortable with the machine, until you're not overwhelmed, you are not going to be able to make those projects. In Makers Gonna Learn, we have had a ton of our members be able to say, Tanner, I was able to cancel Cricut Access and I do not even need them because you give me the education, you give me the cut files, you give me the fonts. There is so much that you can do in our year membership, and you don't even have to have Cricut Access. That is a huge misconception if you're sitting here saying, you have to have Cricut Access to use Cricut Design Space. Believe it or not, Cricut Design Space is 100% free. Again, Cricut Design Space is 100% free. Okay, so you do not have to pay for it. You get it as a gift with your machine. So we love that. Okay. If you were going to pick one simple project for beginners with paper, what would you pick? If I'm working with paper, chances are I'm going to make a card. I love, love, love making cards. You could also make one of our new 3D shape projects. Those are so amazing. We love our new 3D shapes that we just added to the website. They're so awesome, and a lot of fun. Michaela says, I paid for Cricut Access for 2 months and never used it because of Tanner and his team. Sharon says, Makers Can Learn is so much better. You learn just like you did tonight and so many ideas. Yay! Greta says, what I don't like about Cricut Access is if you cancel their membership, you use all the files you downloaded. That is correct. So just like Netflix or Cricut Access, as soon as you cancel, you lose your access and your cut files. With Makers Gonna Learn, no matter how many you download, you get to keep forever even after you may have to cancel your membership. So no matter what, you can have physical cut files to have forever, no matter what your situation may change or anything like that. So we're so excited. In the private Facebook group, you can even give suggestions on what cut files you would like to see. I totally love seeing what projects others are making, and the group has so much support. Yes, exactly. Now, guys, if you are on the fence to get a membership and you love tonight's training, I want you to look down at your notes. I hope you were taking them. I saw a lot of you guys saying you were taking notes. Think about things that you've learned in tonight's training. And if you guys are saying, Tanner, I learned something, I love the way you teach, that is exactly what you get in the membership. We are a one-stop shop for inspiration, education, and motivation to get you guys to use your machine. So I know you all are going to have so much fun mastering it, and we are here to walk right with you for every single project. So what I want to say now is, if you have any questions that you want me to address, if you are on the fence about getting your machine out and joining, go ahead and throw those questions up, because we want to make sure that if you're on the fence about getting a membership, we want to make sure that we can answer any of those questions so you do not regret this limited time offer, okay? Because it is either now or never. You are either going to be able to join today and master your machine. It will take 30 days. On average, I would say 30 days for you to go from overwhelmed, confused, frustrated, to be able to consider yourself proficient and excited to take action. You can totally do this. There are thousands of people not only using their machine and having fun with it, but there's even more people that are making money with their machine. They're making so much money, it paid for the machine, it paid for their membership. I could have gave you a ton of testimonials that are just people that said with that commercial license, they were able to pay for their membership within a week, and then they were able to pay for their machine within a few months. That is crazy, because you are able to do it if you can not only believe in yourself, but believe in yourself enough to invest in yourself. So it is truly either now or never to take advantage of the special limited offer that you can find in the description, or that comment that I just commented right there. So you can go ahead and use that coupon code now to take full advantage of it, and we are so excited. Dawn says, can you start at the beginning? I just got here. Dawn, you will be able to rewind. Again, this is a very limited time offer. We have someone that just said, new member, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're so excited to have you in our membership. Yay! Steve says, I did that. Woohoo! Greta says, I got my maker in January 2019 after a lifestyle change and joined Makers Gonna Learn in March of 2019. I love the membership. Yay! What? Really? Keep the cut files? That seals the deal, Makers Gonna Learn. Yes, you get to keep the cut files. Here's the secret we don't talk about. You download this book. You may have to cancel in a year or something. You will get to keep this book forever. You can print it out. You get a digital version. Print it out. Enjoy it. You do pay for the entire year in one charge. And let me explain to you why. Because you get to keep anything you download. You invest in us, we invest in you. There is $600 worth of bonuses in this, between our books, between our fonts, between our commercial license, the training courses, all that right there. You get in for such a low amount today for this limited time offer. So you can use the coupon code now and take so much fun. Daily, how much time on average do you need to set aside for the lessons? That is a great question. What we would recommend is probably 30 minutes every other day even, to work through a challenge, to work through something you want to do. I would focus in on, again, project related, because when you focus in on a project, you're going to learn so many applicable skills right away. So that is so excited. Yay, we're excited, so excited. If you guys are looking for more information, you will see when that expires in your email when you signed up. So if you have any questions on when this offer expires for you, be sure to email hi@makersgonnalearn.com. So yay, we're so excited to have you guys. But again, it is now or never to invest in your success with the machine. Chances are you all have already spent money on the machine, and truly, until you're able to get the resources that you need to master your machine and the education, you are going to still sit there and wonder why your machine's collecting dust. So I highly encourage each and every one of you to invest in your machine today and in yourself today, so that you can be able to be making a lot of projects, not only for yourself, but loved ones, gifts. I promise you the membership will pay for itself. I promise. So yay, I love it. Does the year membership begin when we sign up, or is it per calendar year? It starts the day you sign up to 365 after. So your year membership is going to be there for 365 days. Did you know that the cost of the membership is less than 40 cents a day. It is truly a very low investment. It is a fraction of what you would spend at Starbucks a day. And it is so good because you're actually able to use it to help you guys make money, to help you be able to save money, to be able to do custom gifts, and so much more. How much does it cost to print out the guide? Cynthia, it depends on who and where you print it. We've had a few printers print these for us, and each one very different. So get a good price around the board. Great question. So yay. If you guys are looking for monthly options, go to makersgonnalearn.com/join. There is monthly options, but those do not get discounted, and you do not get the free courses, the fonts, or the commercial license. You get cut files and amazing access to our Facebook group, which is still an amazing value. So woohoo! Well guys, I do want to say thank you so much for coming to tonight's training. We've had so much fun pouring into you guys, and if you have any other questions, please reach out to hi@makersgonnalearn.com. We are so excited to have you guys be there and be able to answer any of your questions. If you need to check out anything, be sure to take advantage of your limited time offer. Thank you guys so much for signing up tonight, and we will be able to reach out via email if you did sign up for this on Facebook or anywhere else. So thank you guys so much. Again, it is now or never to take your machine ability to the next level, and we cannot wait to walk with you guys during that process. So thank you. I hope you all have a great night, and we'll see you back here real soon. Bye, my friends. Do, 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 do.